For this review, I am playing the GameCube version. Twilight Princess starts off in Oron Village. After this cutscene, you then do some menial jobs to get familiar with the controls, like riding Epona around or practicing swordplay. Eventually, though, monsters storm in and capture various members of the village, mainly children, and when Link tries to pursue them, he comes across a black gate and some demonic monsters, and is turned into a wolf after being captured by one. He then wakes up in a jail cell and meets Midna. You become human once again, and you're equipped in the garb of the legendary hero. And after that, you're off on your quest to free the realm from Twilight's influence, get back the stolen villagers, and save Princess Zelda. There is a large cast of memorable people that you're going to come across, from the bar owner Telma, the creepy bug girl Agatha, this child Mallow who rules his business with an iron fist, and plenty more. Epona is also an integral part of this game, with lots of sequences, including the final boss fight involving combat from horseback. The dungeons in this game are extremely well designed in my opinion. There's tons of puzzles where you need to do something completely new to the series, like walk on a magnetic ceiling using the iron boots, or using the spinner to go across quicksand and rails. I found myself looking forward to the different dungeons and new mechanics that I'd get to explore, which even in the best Zelda games isn't something that I can always say. All that being said, the bosses were a bit of a mixed bag. The majority of them I did find fun, but there were definitely some bosses that felt overly complex or were just straight up boring, like the dragon boss of the Sky Temple. One thing I didn't particularly enjoy was just how many collectibles there are to wrangle. I found it very annoying that certain events or collectibles like the pose can only be gotten at certain times of the day, but there's no way to skip time forward other than just legitimately waiting around. This is also where I'm going to point out that this is one of the most cinematic Zelda games I've ever played, with lots of very long cutscenes, which can be a bit much at times. To be fair, this is evened out by lots of really quick but fun events and moments throughout the game, but it's yet another thing that makes this game feel unique. Twilight Princess is also quite long compared to most of the other Zelda titles, and because your goals and objectives are constantly shifting throughout the story, it can be a little bit hard to tell exactly where you are or how much game is left. It is revealed that Midna is actually the true ruler of the Twilight Realm, having had her throne and power stolen by Zant and cursed into the form of an imp. You go to the Twilight Realm and face off against Zant, who reveals that his powers were granted to him by Ganon, who had been banished to the realm by the sages eons ago. The two of you then journey to Hyrule Castle. You first have to battle against a possessed Zelda, and then next up is Dark Beast Ganon. There's then a battle on horseback with Zelda using her light arrows to stun Ganon before a classic 1v1 sword fight. When Ganon is finally defeated, Midna is returned to her true form, and then Midna travels back to the Twilight Realm. The ending of Twilight Princess actually felt bittersweet, which fit with the game's overall vibe. I highly recommend this one. It's a wholly unique experience, and there's tons of fun to be had from start to finish.